Hi guys, it's Debbie here. This is going to be the first video in a series of videos where I'll just show you some basic beginner tricks to getting your makeup look good with having a minimal experience, because trust me, I've been there. So the first thing we're going to start out with today is a question I get a lot, is how do I do my winged eyeliner? So we're going to start with that tutorial. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and put a layer of mascara on your eyelashes. I find that it's best to do one before and one after. That way your eyelashes really pop, especially if you're like me and you don't really prefer to wear fake lashes. So.
Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and apply a base of mascara on your upper and lower lashes, focusing mostly towards the ends. At this point, you can always go in and clean it up. And then after this step, we're going to go ahead and prime our eyes with my Master Prime. And whenever you're putting this on, you want to make sure that you dab it, you don't rub it. You want to make sure that the product stays on your eyes. So put one swipe and then dab it in with your finger.
Alright, so once when you get your camera aligned to where you want and you want to take a small brush. I'm just using the brush that came in the set. It has a very narrow tip, so you'll be able to get those fine lines pretty easily. And if it'll focus back on my face, come on. Hello. There you go.
So now we're going to move on to the eyeliner, and what you want to do is after you put some product on your brush, you want to start in the middle of your eyelid and draw a thin line to the outer corner, and then repeat the process starting at the inner corner meeting to the middle. And then using your finger as an anchor, follow that natural lash line up to the outer corner of your eyebrow and draw a straight line as thin as possible. And then what you do is you'll go about 3/4 down this line that you drew and draw a straight line to your eyelid, connecting the two, and then fill in any remaining bare patches. And don't worry, you can always go through with a little bit of concealer and fix anything that you might have messed up during this process.
They should be basically even, but they don't have to be identical, because remember, they're sisters, not twins. Same thing with your eyebrows, ladies. Like, come on. So once when you finish that, you can zoom out from your face, because, you know, all this. And you can go ahead and pick whatever light type of eyeshadow, usually a couple of shades lighter than your skin tone. That way you can really highlight your eyes without a lot of work. If you guys only saw the mess that my makeup bag is, it's not pretty. Okay.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is take a thin packing brush to place the product on both eyelids right above that eyeliner line that you just made, making sure to put it on thick near the line and blending it out as you get towards the top, so that there's not such a stark difference between the white and your skin color. And next we'll move on to mascara.
Mascara, the best stuff. Oh.
For this look, I'm using a dual-ended mascara, going with the top with a generous amount, making sure not to push too hard so you don't get black on that eyeshadow you just did. And for the lower lashes, you also want to make sure you don't press too hard, or else you'll get these black little dots like so.
So, if you're like me and you leave these little black dots, a little bit of concealer will help that issue, especially if it's a common occurrence. You might as well just wait until you're done making a mess and then clean up your mess.
I decided this look needed some eyebrows, so what I'm doing is grabbing my eyes, lips, and face palette and taking the two darkest browns on there, mixing them together to match the color of my eyebrows. And I'm taking this really thick bristled stiff brush to pack the product on, making sure to stay in the lines because you don't want your eyebrows to be thicker than they already are. And go ahead and repeat the process to the other eye.
So when you find your brush, it's this little spoolie brush, and what I do is I just comb brush up and then over. Ta-da! So again, brush up all the way through, and then over. Okay.
So now what I'm doing is I'm going to take this flat, thin brush to outline the outer edges of my eyebrows that I just filled in. So I'm using white to highlight those edges, but if you're any darker than me, I wouldn't recommend it as it could look weird. Basic rule of thumb is to go a couple shades lighter than your skin tone. Now if you mess up anywhere, just buff it out and get rid of any harsh lines separating that white from your skin tone.
Okay. So the next thing you want to do is go ahead and curl your eyelashes. That way they'll look voluptuous. Oh Lord, okay.
Next, you'll take your eyelash curler and position it carefully over your eyelashes. Be careful not to pinch your eyelids because that does hurt and you will cry. Basically, just hold it on for 30 seconds.
That's no Sabbath, Michael. That's just metaphor. I'm just psycho. I go a little bit crazy sometimes. I get a little bit out of control with my rhymes. Good God, yep, do a little slide.
Go ahead and repeat the process with your other eye, and we're almost done with this makeup look.
Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and conceal your bags on your eyes, under your eyes, not on, if you're like me and you're a vampire and you never sleep. So what I use is this Revlon, I think it's Camera Ready. Yeah, it's a Revlon Camera Ready concealer.
Now I'm just putting it in a crescent underneath both eyes and branching out from that so it's not such a stark contrast, and using the same brush that I used to contour my eyebrows to go in and fill it in where I'd like and fix anything that I might have messed up.
Alright, so the last step that you want to do before you're done with your makeup is you want to go ahead and apply your lipstick, your lip gloss, lip liner, blah blah blah.
So Camera Debbie likes to over-explain how to put on lip gloss, so VoiceOver Debbie is here to save the day. Basically, just grab your favorite tube of lip gloss and coat a generous amount all over those lips.
So that is today's makeup look. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know. Also, if you have a video idea that you want me to do or any tutorials that you might want to see from me in the future, be sure to leave a comment and a like below. Thanks for watching. Bye! Bye!